What's up, guys? It's Solo back with another video here on the second channel, Solo 2.0, and today we're going to be predicting the entire NBA season. As you guys can tell, I have already done that. That is something that I like doing every single year. Some of you guys are like, bro, that's crazy, predicting every single game. I don't know. I think it's fun just to see how all the records turn out and all that. So we do have the complete regular season. Sometimes I do this in a video, but the video ends up taking like a while. So I just did this off, recording. And we're just going to do the playoff predictions, which we're about to get to in a second on the video. And now real quick, I want to say I haven't been taking this channel too seriously, and I've been really focused on 2K. I'm sure 99% of y'all watch me on my 2K channel. I'm just doing this like for me. I'm not really grinding this channel out yet. We might make a return in the future, but I always like just post this video. I know some people like seeing my predictions, so let's get into it. So out west, the 1 seed, we got the reigning champs, the Denver Nuggets, with a record of 56-24. The 2 seed, the Phoenix Suns, 53-27, bringing in Bradley Beal. Of course, you got Booker, KD, but that's about it. They don't have Ayton anymore. It's just kind of a, not a deep team. So we'll see if they make some trades at the deadline. I don't think they have much to offer, but we'll see what they can do. I'm not going to go too in depth in a lot of these teams, but if I do have something to say, I will mention it. But yeah, I still think the Suns are going to be insane, just with honestly just Booker and KD can get them so many wins. But now adding in Beal, I think they're going to be a top team in the West. And keep in mind, guys, the West is insane. The West is actually stacked when you have a team that's like, you barely have a team under 30 wins. I have the Rockets at 29-51. We'll get into that in a second. But I like every team in the West. I'm not gonna lie, I really do. Like, there's not just a free win in the West, in my opinion. The 3 seed, we got the Memphis Grizzlies, gonna be without Ja Morant for 25 games, but I think they're gonna be able to be fine and end up with the 3 seed, 48-32. With the 4 seed, we have the Kings. Now, real quick, I wanna ask y'all, if y'all wanna drop a comment, who is the worst team in the Pacific? Y'all can see I ended up going with the Clippers, but it's tough. It's tough. I don't know who it's going to end up being. Another thing I want to say, there might be a team like the Lakers, who I think the Lakers are a great team, but they ended up with the 8 seed, only 4 wins above 500. It's tough to get wins in the West. So there's going to be a lot of teams, like maybe you're a big Timberwolves fan and you thought they should have more wins, or maybe you love the Mavericks and you're like, bro, what? You don't have them in the playoffs? It's just tough in the West, to get a lot of wins. It's tough to make the playoffs or even the play-in the West. The 5 seed, we got the Timberwolves. I think this is a team that's ready to take that step forward. Is this the year where they make a deep playoff run? I'm not sure. But another thing I like about them, and I guess this doesn't really go for, with Cat, but he should have a healthy year. I know last year he was pretty much out for a while, but I think that this is kind of like a younger, like healthier team, especially led by Anthony Edwards, who's kind of now the face of the franchise there. I don't know. I just think they're gonna do good in the regular season. I just get a vibe from them. Obviously, they're a great team, so that's not really too surprising. With the 6 seed, we got the Pelicans. Of course, the main thing with them is health. I got them at 44-36, so we're gonna have to see how Zion and BI can hold up there. But they got some solid role players. I believe Trey Murphy is starting the season out, but once he comes back, that's another solid piece. 7 seed, we got my Golden State Warriors, who I think are better in the playoffs, but I do have them 8 games above 500, which that might be a little aggressive. I don't know. The Warriors are a weird team because like I could see them getting 50 wins, but I could also see them like just sneaking into the play-in with like 40. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to really read them, but I think once the playoffs comes around, they'll be good. They'll be locked in, but regular season might be a little weird. Lakers with the 8 seed, 42-38. I think they're a really good team. Again, the West is just so stacked. That's just how it ended up. The Thunder, 41-39 with the 9 seed. I don't know. I think that's about right for them. The West is just too stacked. The Thunder are a team I think a lot of people want to see, in the playoffs, but it's kind of tough to just guarantee them a spot as things stand with such a stacked West. We might have to see a few teams with some big injuries for them to secure a, top 6 playoff spot. With the 10 spot, I gave it to the Clippers, basically tied with the Mavericks. I guess they win the tiebreaker. 41-39 for the Clippers and 41-39 for the Mavericks. Clippers, obviously, big factor is health. I do like how they have Westbrook on a very cheap deal. They got him at like $4 million for 1 year, I think, which is crazy. So props to Westbrook, because I don't think a lot of people know about that, but That helps. That helps the team when you can pay a player like him only $4 million. He took a hit for the team. Yeah, thing with them is just health. And then the Mavericks, like, yeah, you got Luka, you got Kyrie, two all-time great players, but you don't have much else. Like, the rest of the team is not good. And so they're gonna have to make a trade. They're gonna have to do something, in my opinion. You know, I could see them in the play-in. If they get a top 6 spot, I'll honestly be kind of shocked. I could see them in the play-in, but if they're gonna go far in the playoffs, I think they're gonna have to make a change, because as the roster stands right now, it is not it. Trailblazers, obviously, just got rid of Dame, but they're still solid. You got Anthony Simons, you got the rookie Scoot Henderson, Jeremy Grant, DeAndre Ayton. I'm not a big believer in Shaedon Sharpe, but you got him too. There's some pieces there. I don't know. I think they're going to be a solid team, but again, the West is so stacked, so I only got them at 33 and 47. Next up, we got the Spurs. I'm a believer in the Spurs. I'm a huge believer in Wembanyama. If y'all know me, you know I've been talking about Wembanyama for years. I think he's going to be like an all-time great player, which is, I guess, kind of easy to say, but he has not even played an NBA game yet. But I think he's going to be literally insane. And the Spurs, they are like solid. Like, if you're a casual, you look at the roster, you're like, bro, what is this? Like, they're not going to win a lot. I think with Keldon, with Devin, you know what I'm saying? Trey Jones is supposed to come off the bench, which is kind of shocking to me. But you got Sohan. It's just I don't know. I think they could get some wins. I just got that feeling. And Wemby, I think, is gonna, you know, play a huge role in that this year. So I have them at 33 wins, which I think is fine. I don't think they're. I mean, we can see it. Well, maybe they'll make the play-in. I don't think so, because the West is just so stacked. If they were in the East, yeah, I think they could make the play-in or the playoffs in the East. But West, nah. 14, we got the Jazz. 31 and 49. This is the team that I honestly like the least in the entire Western Conference. They're kind of boring. I don't know. There's not a lot going on there. They should probably start rebuilding. They're just kind of, I don't even know. Are they rebuilding? They're kind of in that weird like middle spot where they do have some young guys, but then like, I don't know. It's just a weird team. I have them at 31 and 49. Then we have the Rockets in last place, 29 and 51. And again, I like the Rockets. Obviously, they're in last place, but I think it's going to be a fun team. I'm a big believer in Jabari Smith Jr. They're bringing in Fred VanVleet. Obviously, KPJ's not going to be playing. You got Jalen Green. You got Şengün. Like, bro, the West is tough. Like, all of the teams, if they were in the East, I think could compete for a play-in spot. That's how stacked the West is. Like, there's not a team in the West that couldn't compete for a play-in spot in the East, in my opinion. All right, let me go a little bit quicker in the East so we can get to the playoffs. We got the 1 seed Boston Celtics. Is this team gonna get 60 wins? Probably. I don't know. I can see it. We do have them at 56 and 24. This is just, oh my God, is this one of the best defensive teams we've ever seen? Like, I think they're gonna have Al Horford come off the bench. I'm not sure, but like, bro, Drew Holiday, Derek White, two of the best guard defenders in the league right there. And y'all might be sleeping on Derek White. He's a great defender. Then you got Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, two more great, almost like all NBA type defenders. I think Jaylen Brown is, but I don't know. And then you got Porzingis, and then even Horford. Like, the team's just not, like, the one question mark is, are they deep enough? And I don't know. You know, you got Cornette, you got Pritchard. They honestly should probably trade for something, but I don't know. I think Pritchard is fine. Cornette is like, I don't know about that. Is Sam Hauser gonna get minutes? Like, I don't know. But their bench is sketchy. That is what I will say. But their starters are insane. Then we got the Bucks, 2 seed, 54 wins. They're bringing in Dame, losing Drew. I don't know. I think a lot of people are gonna overreact, and think the Bucks are gonna get like 70 wins. I mean, no one's gonna really think that, but you know what I'm saying. I don't think it's as big as an upgrade as some people are thinking. I think Drew Holiday, like, just what he does for a team is insane, like defensively and even offensively, bro. Like, he is underrated offensively as well. Dame, like, what's gonna happen now when they go up against a team with a really good guard? Like, you could usually just throw Drew Holiday on him That like Dame's not really checking that. Like defensively, I think the Bucks are going to take a hit. Obviously, offensively, they're taking an upgrade. Well, I mean, that's easy to say, but I mean, we'll have to see. I think so, though. And then with the 3 seed, I got the Cavs, 47 wins and 33 losses. Honestly, this is a team that could get 50 wins. I'm a big believer in the Cavs this year. I was last year. Last year, I had the Cavs, I believe, in my predictions going to the Eastern Conference Finals, I want to say. Or if not, it was the round before that. I think it was the Eastern Conference Finals. So I had them beating the Bucks, who the Bucks ended up losing to the Heat. So I was kind of right on that. The Bucks not going far, but yeah, I like the Cavs last year, and I like them again this year. Then we got the Sixers with the 4 seed. Now I'm gonna just say it now. I think there's kind of a, this is my take. This is my personal take. You obviously need some hot takes when, you know, you're making your prediction video. Everything's not gonna go exactly how you think it is. And one of my hot takes is I kind of feel like there's a clear, maybe not a clear, but I think there's like a top 3 in the East, and that is the Celtics, the Bucks, and the Cavs. I'm not that big of a believer in the Sixers. They got the whole drama with Harden. I just don't know. So you have them at the 4 seed, 5 seed Heat. I think the Heat are a better playoff team than they are a regular season team. I have them at 42 wins. Didn't really make changes, if any, in the offseason. They lost Gabe Vincent and Max Strus. 6 seed Knicks. I like the Knicks. I have them at 500, 40 and 40. I think they can honestly go above 500. But yeah, I like the Knicks. They're a solid team. 7 seed Pacers, looking to make a step forward this year with 39 wins, still below 500, but that is with a playing spot in the East. Then I have the 8 seed as the Bulls with 37 wins. And to wrap this up, we got the Hawks, 36 wins at the 9 seed. Raptors, 10 seed with 34 wins is crazy, getting into the play-in with 34 wins, but that's just how OP the West is, that the East just doesn't have enough wins to like go around. You feel me? But I think the 10 seed in the East, like when the season's over, is probably gonna have a little bit more than 34 wins, but this is just how it ended up. Also, the Magic, 11 seed, 1 win away from the play-in. I think the Magic are a solid team. They're probably another year or 2 away from really doing something in the playoffs, but I like them a lot. Then we have, where is it? The Nets as the 12 seed, Wizards 13, Pistons 14, and the Hornets as the worst team in the NBA with 26 wins. Okay, Finally, we can do the playoff predictions, which I'm sure some people probably skipped to this part. We're starting off with, oh my God, I didn't even realize that I did this, bro. Warriors, Lakers. I have not given this really any thought, by the way. Like none of these, all these predictions are going to be on the fly. Just, you know what I'm saying? So this is going to be interesting. I'm as excited to see this as you guys are. Like, I don't know what's going to happen right here. That's what I'm trying to say. So Warriors, Lakers, bro. These are 2 teams that I like a lot, that I thought, you know, I'd have going pretty far in the playoffs coming into this, but we see them with a play-in matchup, bro. Like, this is the thing, the way this, like the Lakers or the Warriors honestly could end up with the 1 seed or the 2 seed. Like, I think both of these could be top 6 teams and not even have to deal with the play-in. That's the thing. Like, I gotta knock one of them out here. Like, that's so annoying. That is so, actually, I don't wait, because even the loser of this game can still get the 8th seed. So the loser of this still has a chance. Okay. Warriors are going to be home, and I'm going to give the Warriors the 7th seed here. Let's just move on. Thunder, Clippers. So this is an elimination game here. Thunder versus Clippers. It's going to be in LA, and it comes down to health. Like, is Kawhi going to be healthy? Is PG going to be healthy? From what we know now, I mean, I feel like we have to go off of yes, they're going to be healthy. Although you could say no, because I feel like the odds might be that they're not healthy, just like how their careers have gone the last few years. But man, the Thunder are a good team. Are they ready to take that step forward in the playoffs yet? I'm going to say no, and I'm going to go with the Clippers here, but I would love to see the Thunder go on a run in the playoffs. Moving out east, we got the Pacers and we have the Bulls. I mean, we don't think these teams are going far in the playoffs anyway, but who do I have winning this game? Tough choice. I am going to go with the Pacers, surprisingly. it doesn't really matter. But yeah, we're gonna go with the Pacers. Hawks, Raptors. We'll go with the Hawks. I'm not a big fan of the Raptors this year. As you can see, I only have them with 34 wins. So we have all the home teams winning. Is that what's gonna happen? Probably not. The LA matchup, Lakers versus Clippers to finish off the play-in elimination game, playing for the 8 seed. And I will give that to the Lakers. I do like the Lakers a lot this year. And the Clippers, they're solid as well. The West is just so stacked though. Hawks and Bulls. Ooh. It's a tough game. I'm going to give this to the Bulls though. We're going to give the Bulls the 8 seed and move on to the playoffs. Oh my God. The Western Conference Finals rematch. I'm pretty sure. Guys, I do want to say that I just woke up recently, so my brain's not all there right now. I did these predictions, like the regular season ones, like a few days ago. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know. My brain's not fully functioning, but I'm pretty sure that was the Western Conference Finals matchup. And we have it here in round 1 seed versus 8 seed. Damn, bro. I mean, this is tough. Like, they really got to do us like this. Like, we couldn't have had an easier matchup for the Lakers or the Nuggets. 2 teams that I think could go far. Ooh. I like the Lakers a lot this year. I really do. And the thing about the Nuggets is I feel like they're not as deep as they were last year, but they're insane. Another thing is health. Murray's been a little banged up in the past. MPJ's been a little banged up. Are the Nuggets? I mean, you could say the same with the Lakers though. AD. It's just tough to predict with health, but we're gonna go Nuggets. We're gonna go Nuggets take game 1, Lakers take game 2. Then we'll go Nuggets take a game on the road, Lakers fight back, make it 2-2. Nuggets take game 5. Oh my God, I don't want to, like, bro, this could be the Western Conference Finals matchup. Like, I hate how I have to knock one of them out. Let's just get it over with though. Let's go game 7 and Nuggets win. I really thought I had the Lakers going far, but let's just go game 7, Nuggets win. Timberwolves, Kings. These are 2 teams that I feel like, you know, let's say any of them were playing the Lakers or the Nuggets, I would have them getting knocked out. But we have them versus each other, so one of them's got to move on. Who is it gonna be? The Kings are very good at home. They are very good at home. So we're gonna start them out up 2-0. I almost kind of get a vibe. I don't know. I get a vibe the Timberwolves are gonna come out and stun them. Like, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my God, the Kings got this locked up. They're insane at home." But yeah, let's just go with that. Let's just change it up. Let's go Timberwolves take game 1. Then Kings. Then we'll go back to Minnesota. And the Timberwolves are gonna win 2 straight. Then we're gonna give one to Sacramento, and the Timberwolves are gonna win it in game 6. Like, bro, I'm doing this on the fly. Like, I kind of thought I'd have the Kings winning that, but I don't know. We're just gonna go off feel, and whoever we have winning this at the end of the video is who we have winning it. Grizzlies, Pelicans. What a weird matchup. I feel like they're all kind of weird, but again, health. BI, Zion. How are they gonna? You know, how healthy are they gonna be? This would be a really good matchup if both teams were healthy. We'll give game 1 to the Grizzlies and game 2. I think the Pelicans fight back, make it 2-2. Interesting. Game 5. How do I want this series to go? Let's see. So, okay, we're gonna go Grizzlies. Grizzlies are without Tyus Jones this year. He's now in the Wizards, so that is something. They do have, you know, now they have Marcus Smart. Let's go game 7. And let's have the Pelicans win on the road. Wow. I don't know. We're going with it. Suns versus Warriors, bro. They keep giving the Warriors the craziest of matchups. We got KD, Booker, Beal taking on Chris Paul, Clay, Steph, Draymond, Wiggins. In Phoenix. And I'm pretty sure the Suns are good at home. And last year the Warriors were really bad on the road. My God, bro. But it's going to be a very fast-paced game. The Suns, I don't think, are very good at defense. So that is one thing that I will say. So I'm going to give the Warriors a win here in game 2. Home again for the Warriors game 3. Let's put them up 3-1. Suns are going to win game 5 to make it 3-2 in favor of the Warriors. Must win game for the Warriors. And the Suns are a great team. I think they're going to get a lot of wins. I'm going to have the Warriors moving on here. I just think when you talk about like the full team, I think the Warriors are the better team. Like, I think they're going to play better as a team. The Suns, though, should probably have figured it out by now. They kind of have a bunch of like ISO players. It's kind of weird. They're not a deep team, so I think that could hurt them. Whereas the Warriors are a deeper team. And let's just have it. Let's just have the Warriors moving on. So that is our third upset. If we had the Lakers winning, we'd have all of the series being upsets in the West. We have 3 upsets. So the West could really go any way. Celtics are going to win this series, in my opinion. The Celtics are so strong. Is it going to be a sweep? I honestly feel like the Bulls do have a win in them, so we'll give them a win. Honestly, nah. Let's just give them one. I could see the Bulls making that an interesting series, but I think the Celtics win. But like, sometimes the Celtics be playing with their food too much. We saw that last year. They were playing in a lot of game 7s. They just were in series with a lot of teams that they shouldn't have been. Like, they just don't end it. You know what I'm saying? They just let the series drag on for some reason against some bad teams. But we'll take Celtics in 5. Ooh, Sixers versus Heat. Like I said, I'm not a big believer in the Sixers. The Heat, I think, didn't really improve in the offseason as much as I would have liked to see them, improve. They thought they were getting Dame there. I think there was someone else they thought they were getting, just didn't do anything really. The Heat won a lot of game 1s last year. Do I see that happening again in Philly? Honestly, yeah. Let's give the Heat game 1, then we'll go with the Sixers. Then in game 3, let's go with the Heat. I feel like they kind of have a good like home court advantage in Miami. Then we'll go Sixers. Then we'll go Sixers again, game 7, and let's just go with the Sixers. I don't love them, but I also don't love the Heat that much. Kind of a weird series for me. I'm just going to move on to Sixers. Now we got Cavs Knicks, the rematch from last year. I like the Knicks. Let's say the Knicks are playing the Pacers. We would move on the Knicks, but nah, I don't see it happening here for the Knicks. I think the Cavs are going to win this series. We'll have the Cavs winning in 6. I think the Knicks can fight, but I think the Cavs, I think they're just going to take a step forward this year. And honestly, they can make a very deep playoff push. So we'll have to see what happens with them. But yeah, I think the Cavs will make it out of the first round. We'll have to see who they play, but they should get out. Unless they play like the Heat. If the Heat are somehow a 6 seed, I don't know. I mean, the Cavs aren't a lock for the 3 seed, but yeah, we'll see. I think the Cavs get out of the first round pretty much no matter who they play. Bucks, Pacers. Oh my goodness. I am sorry, Pacers fans, but yeah. Honestly, let's give him a game. I think Miles Turner, if he's healthy, I'm not like, there's really no one that could stop Giannis, but they have a solid big. You know what I'm saying? They got a solid big. So let's give him a game. Let's give him a game. So we got no sweeps, which might be weird. That might be a little weird, but no sweeps. On to round 2. We got Nuggets and we got the Timberwolves. Are the Timberwolves ready to make this great of a leap? Are they ready to take out the 1 seed reigning champ Nuggets in the conference semis? I don't know if they are. Let's go with the Nuggets winning the first 2. Then we'll go with the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Let's say it goes 2-2. Then we got Nuggets and Timberwolves in game 5. Nuggets are home. Let's go with the Nuggets. I hate to do this and just have the home team winning like the whole thing, but then let's say the Nuggets ended in game 6 in Minnesota. Oh man, tough series. Honestly, could go either way. Really could. Gonna be an interesting year for the Timberwolves. It is. It's hard to predict, bro. It's hard to predict in October what's gonna happen in May. You know what I'm saying? It's tough because like so many different things can happen. So many things can change. People can get hurt. People can, you know, overperform. People can underperform. But yeah, let's just go with that. Warriors, Pelicans. Pelicans are going to have the home court advantage here. And thinking about this matchup, not a good one for the Warriors, in my opinion. I think the Pelicans kind of have like the size on them. But again, the Warriors to me are the better, you know, obviously coach team. They're the better, like, they're going to play as a team better. So even if it's not the best matchup, I think they can win almost any series. They can beat any team in the playoffs. But yeah, let's give the game one to the Pelicans. And then, like, I hate how it's my team. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wish I could be unbiased because I don't want to be like negative towards my team and just, you know, knock them out. Or I also don't want to be biased towards them and pick them because I'm a believer in them. But it might be a biased belief in them. You know what I'm saying? It might be a biased belief. It might be. So it's tough. But we'll go Pelicans. Then we'll go Pelicans to go up 2-0. I think the Warriors are not a team that's going to get swept. I think the Warriors are a team that'll fight back. And honestly, let's say the Pelicans make it interesting, go up 3-1 at, you know, on the road. Then the Warriors fight back. They're not a team that's just going to like give up too easily. Push it to game 7. Game 7. I honestly want to pick the Pelicans, but I like this is where the bias comes in. I'm sorry if y'all are mad at this pick, but I just can't pick against, you know, game 7 Warriors, game 7 Steph after what we saw last year. And I don't know. Of course, something else I'm going to say that makes this a little less biased is I'm a big believer in experience when it comes to the playoffs. So if someone's been there before, especially a team like the Warriors, they've been there for like a decade, like that comes into play, especially in a big game. If it goes to, you know, a game 7, like I think experience matters a lot. So that is something else that I will say. Now we have Celtics versus the Sixers. And assuming all teams are healthy, that's what we're going to do. You know, when we're making this pick, we will say the Celtics go up 2-0. And then they go into Philly and go up 3-0. Sixers win game 4, but the Celtics win in 5. Now, is this actually what's going to happen? Maybe. I mean, it'll probably go a little farther, but I am a believer in the Celtics, and I'm really not the biggest believer in the Sixers. I think they're a good team. I have them as the 4 seed, but you know what I'm saying? So we'll have that series ending short or quick and going only in 5. Now we have Bucks and Cavs, and oh my God, this series would be crazy. And this was the matchup I had last year, and I had the Cavs winning. And one of the reasons that I have them winning last year is because they are a matchup that the Bucks don't want to, you know, run into. You got Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, 2 great, you know, rim protectors, and that's just something that you don't want to see Giannis, you know, run up against. A lot of these other teams, maybe they got 1 big, maybe they got no bigs. So it's easy to put the Bucks through. It really is, with them getting Dame, and like, bro, the Bucks could win it all. That's the tough thing. Like, I mean, any of these teams really can, but the Bucks especially, they could win it all. Starting off in Milwaukee, we're gonna say that it starts off 1-1, then they go to Cleveland. We have Cavs up 2-1. I really gotta try and visualize this. I gotta try and picture like it being May and this series actually happening and the Cavs being up 2-1. What would I think would happen if the Cavs are up 2-1 in Cleveland? I think the Bucks gonna win, and then I think the Bucks win. Honestly, I think the Bucks. I was about to have the Cavs winning, but when I really pictured me sitting there, you know, about to watch a game, like, I don't know. I think the Bucks, I don't know. I think the Cavs can go far though. Like, I would not be surprised if the Cavs win that series, but we will have the Bucks moving on. Now we have the conference finals. Nuggets, Warriors, Bucks, Celtics. four of the best teams in the NBA. And I think I know who my finals matchup is. So let's just get it out of the way. And let's go with the Nuggets winning game 1, Warriors taking game 2. Warriors taking both at home, Nuggets taking their home game, and then the Warriors winning in 6. Not a lot to explain here. I think the Warriors adding Chris Paul is going to help them. Jordan Poole was kind of detrimental to them in the playoffs last season. Just didn't fit the team at all. You know, took weird shots. Like, he just had to pass the ball more. He's more of a ball hog, and he just didn't fit the team. Just doesn't fit the kind of team-like aspect that the Warriors have with their passing and their off-ball movement. I mean, obviously he was good. He's a good shooter, and he's, you know, it's just he didn't fit. I think Chris Paul and the type of passing the Warriors do, I think Chris Paul is going to be good, you know, for that scheme. And the Nuggets, I think maybe they make some trades at the deadline. They obviously have great, you know, a great starting unit, but their bench, I don't love it. I don't love the Nuggets bench. And I like the Warriors bench more. So moving on to the East, we got the Celtics and the Bucks. This series would be literally insane. Oh my God, this would be a great series. Now, something I will say, this should be a solid matchup for Giannis. You know, the Celtics, they got Porzingis. Is he going to be healthy? I don't know. Other than that, they got Horford and like Cornet. So like Giannis should eat in this series. He should go for 30 plus, you know, on average. We will give game 1 to the Celtics. Then we'll go Bucks. Then we'll go Celtics going up 2-1. Then we'll go Bucks 2-2. Celtics, Bucks, game 7. Game 7 Dame, man. He's clutch. He's clutching game 7s. I got to go with the Celtics, though. Am I making a bad pick by doing that? Maybe, but I think the Celtics are insane. So we have the rematch, the 2022 rematch of the NBA Finals, which I actually attended game 6. You know what I'm saying? I had to see it in person. I just feel like I had to mention that. Celtics Warriors, though, once again. Oh, man. In Boston. We've seen the Warriors win there. I saw them win there. You know what I'm saying? And I think they could do it again. Love the Celtics win, though. Make it 2-2. Oh my God. See, this is the thing, bro. Like, it's the Warriors. Like, I hate to pick against them, but I have been saying that I think the Celtics are going to win it all. So I will, you know, stick to what I've been saying. Obviously, I'm a Warriors fan. If this series was to happen, I'm picking the Warriors all day, but doesn't matter really who the Celtics are playing. If I had the Nuggets making this far, if I had the Lakers making this far, I think I have the Celtics winning, because that's just what I've been saying. I think their team is just loaded, bro. But again, like, their depth. I could easily go Warriors here, but I'm going to stick to what I've been saying. Although it might change during the year. We will just go with the Celtics because that is who I think is the best team right now. So this is my finished playoff bracket right here. I will be screenshotting this and saving it. Let me know what y'all think of it. Of course, if y'all want to see me post more in this channel, let me know in the comments, because I'll go through the comments. But again, I just like doing this for me, you know what I mean? Looking back at it, seeing, you know, how accurate I was and stuff like that. But yeah, this is what I got. Let me know in the comments who y'all got winning the NBA Finals. Drop a like, sub up. I'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks for watching.